All right, not everyone has the time to prepare fresh and healthy lunch every single day. Most of the time, it's just easier to go out, grab something really quickly. But aside from burning a hole in your wallet, buying lunch every day can really pack on those pounds. So holistic nutritionist Robin DeCicco from the Power of Food Education is here to talk us through healthy midday meals. And welcome back to the show.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited.
All right, let's jump right in. You say everyone, as we know, eats differently, especially for lunch. So what do you say that every lunch should have in it?
Yes, so every lunch should have 3 macronutrients: fiber, protein, and healthy fat. All of these are responsible for keeping us much fuller for a longer period of time. Plus, they help to curb our cravings because you don't want to be snacking all afternoon, right?
Or do you?
Or do you? Or do you? I feel like we do on healthy things, right?
I know.
But I think the point of lunch is you want your lunch to be efficient. You don't want to finish eating and then say, oh my God, I'm starving.
Hungry.
Right, exactly. So these ingredients help to keep you full for longer.
Okay, so they're more filling. Okay, so the biggest meal, some people think that lunch should be the biggest meal of the day, and then they'll have a smaller dinner. What do you say about that?
Yeah, I think that that's totally okay. It's really preference. So it depends on your schedule. Some people, if you're going to sleep earlier at night, you want to have a bigger meal during the day. Some people, if they're night owls, you can eat more later on at night. So I really think it's all based on preference.
Okay, so Tamsen and I were putting our typical lunches to the test. Now, I usually switch it up. I'll eat something like, you know, chicken breast, mixed veggies, maybe even like a broccoli or asparagus, and then green onions or something like that. And then a brown rice. Is that balanced enough? I feel like I need a good fat.
Wait, how did you know what I was going to say?
I knew it.
You knew it.
You taught me well.
I did. So I was going to say I give you a B+, which is pretty good for me. Because you have the chicken, which is giving you your good protein. The brown rice and the veggies are super high fiber. You're getting a lot of color. You're feeling full. But you definitely need that fat. So what I would love is maybe you sprinkle in some hemp seeds or some sesame seeds into that brown rice, or some almonds. What do you think?
What about, is a sweet potato? Or
you don't need the sweet potato because you already have the brown rice. So you
Okay.
already have the fiber. But I want you to have a little bit of good fat, because if you eat fat throughout the day, later at night, you're not hungry as much, and you're also not looking for that ice cream and those cookies. So fat during the day is really helpful.
I did have some Cheez-Its today, though. But we're not going to talk about that.
That's not what we're talking about.
We're going to talk about Tamsen's typical lunch. So her typical lunch, if we run down, is a protein smoothie with almond milk, vanilla, coconut protein powder, frozen blueberries, about half a banana, maca powder. Is it maca?
Yeah,
I don't even know what that
maca,
is. Cinnamon, chia seeds, and vitamin D. What are your thoughts on that?
So Tamsen also gets a B+. She's got a ton of protein in there from the powder. She has a lot of anti-inflammatories from the maca powder and the cinnamon, and she has fiber from the blueberries. But where she doesn't have anything is the greens. She's got no veggies in there. So I would love for Tamsen to throw in some, like, leafy green spinach, a little bit of kale, maybe some arugula, because we can't just eat veggies for dinner. It's not enough. So next time you see her, you have to say, Tamsen, get those greens in.
You got a B+.
You got a B+. You need to get an A.
We got room for improvement.
Room for improvement.
Okay, so a lot of people order a salad for lunch, and they think, oh, I'm being healthy. I'm going to have a salad.
Yes.
What are your thoughts on that, and can a salad be unhealthy?
A salad can totally be unhealthy. Clients say this to me all the time. Robin, I'm eating a salad every day, but I'm not fitting into my pants, and I feel really sleepy afterwards. So a lot of restaurant salads are sneaky sources of sugar, sodium, and excess calories. Things to steer away from. Number 1, biggest thing, anything fried. So don't just look for the word fried. Anything that says battered, crispy, crunchy, fried. Proteins you don't want. Instead, you want lean proteins. Chicken, fish, eggs, nuts, seeds, things like that. You don't want a lot of cheese in your salad.
Oh, man.
I know. You don't want it. It's too many excess calories and a lot of salt. We also don't want cold cuts or bacon bits. That's a lot of sodium. And creamy dressing, stay away from, like the Caesars, the ranches. You don't want that. And then also a lot of dried fruit and nuts that are sugary. Yeah, it definitely adds up because they're putting a lot of added sugar into the dried fruit.
Salad. So your
Yes.
healthy salad just became unhealthy with
Your
all this
healthy
dried fruit
salad
and
could
sugar.
literally, yes, could literally become worse than eating a lot of pizza for lunch.
Oh,
That's
no.
how bad
Oh,
it could
okay.
be.
All right.
So instead, I want you to pick, because I know that you like salad and veggies, but I want you to pick some olive oil and vinegar to throw on there instead of a creamy dressing. Look for eggs, look for raw nuts, and look for as many colorful vegetables as possible.
All right. Well, Robin, we'll definitely have to have you back, and we'll be right back with more news and weather.